Okay, we wanted to show everybody how you condition an AR-15. We've broken the gun down, we've made sure that there's no magazines or ammunition and that the gun is unloaded. We've broken the gun down into a lower receiver and upper receiver. This gun has already been conditioned. We showed it in the with and without FIREClean video. What we recommend for the upper receiver is taking a cheap paintbrush like this, putting a couple of drops of oil into the upper receiver, like that. Take the paintbrush, cheap one from Walmart, wherever, Home Depot, Lowe's, brush it in all inside the upper receiver. If your gun's already been fired, this is going to extract fouling for a period of up to a week. You'll be amazed how much fouling will come out of there. We then take a Q-tip, put a drop of FIREClean on it, take it inside the barrel extension, rub that around in there, get the locking lugs. That's a really critical part to keep conditioned and lubricated. Once that's done, and it may take a couple of coats to do that, you then do the same thing with the charging handle, all over the charging handle, inside, again, may require multiple coats. Firing pin, same thing. Put a drop on there, spread it all around with your finger. There you go. Your bolt. This is really critical to do this with multiple light successive layers, paying particular attention to the tail as well as the locking lugs here. Get those, just apply multiple coats. Let them dry, reapply. Cam pin, same deal. Your carrier, you can see this is a pretty dry, this is dry right now, but if I take one drop of FIREClean, there's 15,000 drops in that bottle. I can spread it over the entire, basically almost all of the carrier. Well, I need 2 drops for the carrier. Then you take a Q-tip, put it inside the chrome lining here, as well as in the back here. This area gets really dirty, so it's important to get that really well. Then going to the lower receiver, we put a drop on the hammer disconnector interface. That helps smooth out your trigger. Take another drop, or 2 or 3, or however many you need, and put it inside your receiver extension. This is a huge source of grip in a gun, so make sure that's really well conditioned. Your buffer spring, you want to get oil on that, allow it to soak in overnight, wipe it off, reapply a light layer. Do the same thing with your buffer. It's freakishly slick once the metal is conditioned. So once you do that, we're going to show you how to put it back together. Buffer goes into the spring, spring and buffer go into the receiver or buffer extension. The bolt goes into the carrier. Align the hole with the opening in the carrier. Put your can pin in. Pull your bolt slightly forward. Rotate the can pin 90 degrees. Take your firing pin. Insert it into this rear channel. Slides in there. Take your retaining pin, cotter pin, or retaining pin. Slide it in there. Make sure the firing pin doesn't come out. Take your charging handle, insert it into that channel for the upper receiver. Put it slightly forward. The carrier assembly goes in there like that. Slide it forward, lock that. Take your upper receiver, mount it to the lower. Cycle the gun. Function check. Hammer, safety on, doesn't drop. You're good to go. It's as simple as that, folks.